Say hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so we have a very special guest, Harry Hounslow. How old are you now?
11.
11 years old. Can you believe it, guys? How old were you when you first came onto my channel? I think you were around like 2.5. Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, the eye covers thing.
Oh yeah, when you were doing my makeup, that was so cute. It's like, on your eye covers? And I was like, is that what you actually think it's called? And you were like, yes. That's really funny. Okay, so we have we just need to catch everyone up, really, don't we? Because you haven't been on my channel in a while. So what have you been up to? You're going to be starting your new school in September. That's pretty awesome. And what is the main thing that we're going to be up to tomorrow?
I'm going to have to wake up sometime around 7:30.
No, we have to be there at 7:30.
Yeah, be there at 7:30.
So what time do we need to get up?
Around 6ish.
Before that. It's a really, really early thing. Go on, carry on.
Surgery. I've got eye surgery tomorrow.
Eye surgery tomorrow. So it's been an ongoing thing ever since we had our photo shoot done with Olivia for her newborn photo shoot. I noticed that Harry's eyes, like one of them was slightly turning in. Which one is it? Is it that one?
Yeah, I think it was that one.
So I was like, that's a bit weird. So I took him to the orthodontist and they were like, yep, you're right. He needs to wear glasses for 6 months. And then there was a checkup after 3 months and they were like, no, we want to do the full 6 months. But then after that, they were like, it's not really making any difference. We need to, put you to a specialist called an ophthalmologist. So that's when we went to the hospital. They did lots of measurements of his eyes. I found out that he had esotropia in one of his eyes. So that's what the surgery is tomorrow. Should we show them actually? Should we do it on camera? Come scoot up a little bit. Like really, really, really close. So if you look there, okay. So I can't remember which eye it is. Is it this one? No, it's the other one. Right, so if you watch his eyes, guys, can you see how that one flicks out? And are you doing that? No. It does it all on its own?
Yeah.
That's so weird, isn't it? Yeah, so basically, his left eye has 20/20 vision, his right eye has 20/20 vision, but working it together, they don't do what they need to do. Tell them what you see when... Okay, so like look at Mummy's phone. What do you see when you...
I see doubles.
So he sees doubles of everything. And is it when you watch telly or is it just like...
So only still objects.
Still objects. Why is that?
I don't know. It's like moving objects I can't like kind of lock onto and focus.
Right, okay, fine. So obviously when he told me this, I was like, but you're just relaxing your eyes and sort of going a little bit cross-eyed so you can do that. And he was like, no. Anyway, so we went to the ophthalmologist in Southampton and it's like a specialist eye unit there. And they were like, yeah, we can see what he can see. I was like, oh, he's not just making it up. Because you know what children are like. I mean, Harry will tell me if like his eyelash has fallen out, like just before he goes to bed. He's like, oh, mummy. And yet do you remember you got that infection in your knee?
Oh, yeah.
Is it still the scar there? Can you see? Oh, yeah, there. It started off as like a little spot, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what happened, that you picked it or something and then it sort of got really, really infected. Did I have to give antibiotics to you? Did we go to the doctors in the end?
No. You had to like pick at it with like a hook thing and then spray it.
Ah!
With this thing.
It has been cleaned since then.
Yeah. Pick at it with that and then spray it with like a wound spray.
Yes, I think I did that.
Yeah, that is what. It probably got infected because Lily scratched me.
Is that how it first started?
Yeah, she clawed me right there.
Oh, God. We need to cut your nails before we go. They are really long.
No.
You can't have long nails. Unless I'll do a manicure on you. So, yeah. This child will tell me, you know, the smallest little things like, oh, my God, I got a sneeze coming, but I can't sneeze. Like, but when it comes to big stuff, like oh yeah, my eyes, you know, are not quite right, or I've got an infection in my thing. Oh my God, do you remember when you broke your foot and you were in a boot for 6 weeks? Yeah, you broke. He broke his 5th metatarsal at school. What happened?
I was like jumping down a set of steps.
Okay.
And my foot landed sideways.
Oh, that sounds awful. Eyelash. Yeah, and then in the morning, because I had work and Matt collected him from school, and then it was really weird because then I came home. He was in bed, and in the morning he was like, "Mummy, I actually can't walk," and I was like, "Oh no, this is actually quite bad." And you ended up didn't you, in a booty? So that was how's it feel now?
A lot better.
Have you still got that scar on your lip? From when, honestly, this child is so accident prone. From when you broke your, you bit into your lip.
I bit into my lip there,
and
there's a hard lump there on the inside.
Also a split just there. So for his first birthday, he went with Granny to our auntie's house, Matt's auntie's house, and you went to grab a low. So they've got really posh windows, so they've got a really low what's it called, window ledge. He went to grab it and missed, and he was only nearly 1, and you bumped your head and you got this big egg on his head. I was not very pleased because I was at work. And then the day before your 2nd birthday, you fell over and bit into your bottom lip. And then before your day before your 3rd birthday, you fell over and bit into your top lip. I don't think anything happened before your 4th birthday. You're just so accident prone as a little child, weren't you?
Yeah.
And hard work. You cried for the first 2.5 years of your life, and then didn't sleep. Still doesn't sleep. Stays awake for hours on end.
Yeah, falling asleep at practically midnight and waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ridiculous child. But yeah, a lot of the time they go to bed at sort of about. You fall asleep about 8:30 most of the time, don't you?
Yeah.
That's not too bad for your age.
Once, somehow, I managed to get 19 hours of sleep.
I don't think your watch was correct. 19 hours?
It says...
What is wrong with you? Did I just leave you in bed all day? I was just oh, guess you'll be alright. I don't think he needs food and water today. It's making up on all the...
I think it could have been because I fell asleep really early.
Maybe. I don't think I got 19 hours though. How funny. Anyway, so yeah, he's got surgery tomorrow, so I'm going to take him and I get to watch you fall asleep. It'll literally be the quickest thing you've ever done, fall asleep. And then it'll be the quietest you've ever been. What do you think it's like falling asleep under medications? Have I told you about the cannula?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they will probably, see that vein there? They're going to put a needle in the back of your hand and it'll feel a bit sharp for a second, and then after that you probably won't feel anything. And then what happens is they take the needle out and the plastic tube stays there. It's like a straw. And the straw's connected to a wire, and then they connect in the medicine. And then, or a syringe, they'll probably just syringe it in and do it bolus, which means just rather than intravenous through a bag, you just bolus it and just put it straight through. And then should we get you to count like Daddy did when Matt had his surgery? How old was Daddy? I think he was about 14 when he had his fake appendicitis. He didn't even have appendicitis. They did his operation. He was like, oh, my stomach really hurts. And turns out he didn't have appendicitis at all. And they were like, well, we've cut him open now, may as well take it out. I wonder where you get your drama llama from. Love you. Yeah, so then they'll give you medicine. So Daddy, oh, my battery's dying. Daddy went from 10, 9, 8, 7. So we'll try that. Anyway, I've got 5% battery left. I should have plugged my phone in before we did this. So, yeah, wish Harry good luck and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to me for free, and we will see you in our next video and I'll do an update. Just say bye, ladies.
Bye, ladies.